your why. What is the one strong reason you are looking to start a side hustle? This one strong reason will be your greatest motivation and desire in moving you towards your success in starting your side hustle. Hi, my name is Stella. I started my side hustle while working full-time as a system support and analyst. After working hard on my side hustle, in just 2 years' time, the income that I'm making and the savings that I have allows me to have another option, which is to be able to choose to continue to work for others or to work for myself. In this video, I'm going to share to you how I started my side hustle while working full-time while having a full-time job. Starting a side hustle, I'm going to give you a map, because by having a map, you will have a clearer picture of what you are going to do so that you can start a side hustle in the right way without hitting your head and wasting your time. First of all, you need to know your purpose or your desire to start a side hustle. Like me, when I started off, what I wanted the most is the freedom of not working with people, because I find that is really a restriction, because in a year, I'm only given the numbers of leaves, which is 14 days. I asked myself, if 14 days, if I were to fall sick more than 14 days, what happened? I wanted freedom so much that I pursue a side hustle. Without knowing, pursuing a side hustle, in return, I am able to make more money than what I'm making in a full-time job. Starting a side hustle with a purpose or a strong desire will lead you to success. You need to know the amount that you want to make from a side hustle, because by not knowing the amount that you want to make, it is really hard to justify the success that you're getting in your side hustle that you are doing. If you know the amount that you want to make, it gives you an idea of what you are doing is correct and you're moving towards your goal. Knowing the amount is important, because a lot of people, when they started a side hustle, what they say is, I want to make a lot of money. Yup. A lot of money is like how much? You need to have a figure. You need to have a number for it. Because when you have the number of it, then you know how do you want to achieve that amount. Because by not knowing the amount, a rough idea of an amount, how are you going to achieve that amount? Let's say that you're going to say, I want to make a lot of money. So how do you want to achieve that? I want to do a lot of work? No, it doesn't work that way. Because when you know how much you want to make, you can actually come up with a calculation on the number of, let's say, the things that you're going to sell. Take for example, like you want to make 1,000 a month, and the profit that you're going to make from each product, let's say, is 100 ringgit. All you need is to have 10 customers to buy from you to make that 1,000 ringgit. Make sense? Okay, that is the reason why you need to know the amount and how you want to achieve it, because by knowing the numbers, you know how many customers that you need to get in order to help you to achieve what you are looking for. You need to know what kind of vehicles that you are choosing to reach your destination. Okay, what kind of vehicle and what kind of destination? Vehicle means how you're going to move in your business, how you're going to move in your side hustle. What is your end destination? Your end destination is simple. It's the amount of money that we're going to make, right? From our side hustle. What kind of vehicle that can allow us to make that kind of money that we are looking for? So the kind of vehicle that we are choosing is very important. A lot of times, people choose the wrong vehicle. They put in a lot of time, a lot of effort into building the side hustle, but at the end of the day, vehicle that they're using is not a legal ones, maybe, or maybe it collapsed, or maybe it's just a short-term vehicle. Choosing the right vehicle will move you long-term, because what we want is long-term, is not short-term, and we want to do it legally and in the right way, so that we can able to enjoy the amount of money that we're going to make in the future. We don't want to work hard now and then in the future everything just go down the drain. Then you have to ask yourself how much of time you're willing to put into your side hustle. Like me, when I started off my side hustle, the amount of hours that I put into my business is 4 hours a day. 4 hours a day. But of course it is more because there's a lot of time that I need to spend on to learn things, to experimenting, to trial and error, and there's a lot of things that I do. I need to set an amount of time that I'm willing to work on the business, because take for example, like we go to work, we need to work 8 hours a day. The same thing. So if we are working on our side hustle, how many hours that we are willing to put into our side hustle? 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours? We are the one that decide how much hours we're going to put in. What kind of sacrifice you're willing to make your side hustle a success. Like me, the kind of sacrifice that I put in is my sleeping hours. I only sleep like 2 to 3 hours or even 4 hours a day. That is for a period of like 1.5 years to 2 years, because I was working very hard to build up my side hustle business so that I'm able to quit my full-time job and to allow me to work for myself on a full-time basis. So the sacrifice that I made for myself is my sleeping time. For you right now, you know all these things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, 6 things. You have to sit down and to ask yourself and to talk to yourself like, okay, do I have a clear picture of what I want? Because by knowing what you want, then only then you can move forward. Because this is like a map. Because when you have the map, it's easy for you to navigate where you want to go. Without having a map and moving into a new country, let's say, it is very difficult for you to go around, right? The same thing. If you don't have a clear picture of what you're going to do, what you're going to achieve from the things that you're going to do, like building or starting a side hustle, it's difficult because you are unsure and you just don't know where to go. By knowing all these things, because only you yourself know, it's easier, because that's how you're going to start a side hustle in the right way. It is also considered a fast track for you to start a side hustle, because when I started off, I didn't know all of these things, because I need to try it out everything on my own until I found that okay, in order to do something is I need to know all these things. So right now you're watching this video, it is really time saving for you because you already know what you need to do in order for you to start a side hustle. So maybe you would say to me, oh Stella, I know when you started your side hustle, you're still young and you're still single. But I'm married, I have kids and family to take care. My time is really limited. Well, I understand. It's okay. Maybe right now, it's not the right time for you to start the side hustle yet. But back to what I've shared just now, the 6 things to ask yourself when you wanted to start a side hustle. If you are clear and having a direction, nothing can stop you from starting your side hustle. Starting a side hustle, what you need? You need to have a clear picture. You need to have your own roadmap. Okay? Your roadmap consists of your purpose, your desire, the amount that you want to make, how do you want to achieve it, or what kind of vehicle to bring you to your destination, how much time you're willing to put into your business, your side hustle, and what kind of sacrifice you're willing to make your side hustle a success. So by having this roadmap, you are good to go. So I have a question for you. Have you already chosen your vehicle for your side hustle? I show people how to make 1,000 a month without a job. If this is something interests you, I would be happy to show you. Click at the link below to find out more.